Hey guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to the new bike I've been talking about. So a lot of you probably guessed, but yeah, I was talking about a Honda Grom, and I've been wanting to get one of these guys for a little while now. I'd say about a month I've been looking diligently locally, and I found this little guy about a week ago or so, and I've been kind of back and forth with the owner to make a deal happen. I found it on OfferUp, and the guy, I think, originally wanted like $3,200 for it, but it does have 17,000 miles on it, and it's a 2017, and so I offered him $2,500. I stuck to my guns, and he finally came around, and here we are, $2,500. Pretty good deal because it's in really great shape. It does not look like a bike that has 17,000 miles on it, that's for sure. And then also it has all the upgrades I really wanted. So it has the Pro Taper bars, it has the fender eliminator kit with this really cool integrated taillight assembly that I'll show you in a second, and it also has the Yoshi exhaust that I really wanted. The only thing it doesn't really have that I probably will get is an intake. It's also one gear down, one tooth down on the front sprocket, which is what I was planning to do. So it's already got all the work done for me. It's just waiting for me to ride it. And the only other thing it's missing is good mirrors. And would love to hear from you guys what mirrors you recommend. I like good visibility, so I don't like bar end mirrors. I want to be able to see really clearly and in a stable fashion around me. But without further ado, let's give you guys a listen as to what this guy sounds like. Ready? It is hella loud. And it's actually a little louder than my Z900, I think. Honestly, it's crazy. And it seems to have plenty of power. I mean, here's the indicators and the rear tail light indicator. That's not very obvious that I'm signaling, but yeah, you can see it. It's probably enough. And beep. So yeah, I got me a Grom. I'm part of the team now, I think. It's definitely a lot of fun to ride around. I mean, it turns like, on a pin. It's like crazy good turns. Definitely a different style of riding, obviously. So the reason I got this is I want to start doing some track stuff. And I really don't feel like getting on one of these monsters on a track because it's hard enough, I'm sure. I don't have any track experience, and the perfect candidate I'm sure would be the Z900, but it's a little too big for me to throw around comfortably into corners, and everybody's been recommending your first bike should probably be a Grom on a track. And it's a good bike that if it gets damaged, I'm not going to be like heartbroken too badly, and I'm sure I can repair it very easily, and it'll also be a hell of a lot more maneuverable. Already noticed that. So super excited. Tell me if there is Grom events in SoCal that you're going to soon. I'd love to join those. I'm going to look for some groups. And what do you think? What do you think of this thing? It's beautiful. I don't know if it really comes out on the camera, but this is a really, really beautiful spec. I mean, I love it. And I especially love how the gray ties in with the gray in the Yoshi exhaust, and the red in the calipers ties in with the Yoshi logo too. I think it just kind of puts it all together. I also really love all this gold against the gray. I think that's like a super sexy thing going on here. I'm pretty sure this bike's going to need a new clutch soon. I didn't really get a great feel when I was trying to shift. I didn't really get a great feel. I got to test out a brand new one just to kind of feel like what it's supposed to feel like. Hard to judge these bikes until you've tried that. But yeah, I'm super stoked, guys. I got one more bike coming that I kind of teased about. That probably won't be here for a couple months. It's being built. But yeah, got a pretty full stable now, and I'm still kind of out of commission, honestly. My back's still jacked up, and hopefully I'm on the last couple of weeks of that, because I can't really take much more of this pain. But once that's fixed, I'm going to do a lot of riding. But I feel like I can get on the Grom even with my back like this, because it doesn't really require a whole lot of strength, like core strength, to do stuff with it. Like if I was starting to go down and I had to put my leg down and hold the bike up with my strength, I could totally do that. Whereas like on the Nighthawk, that's not exactly, when that thing goes down, you got to just bail out. Yeah, I just haven't been doing a whole lot of riding, but I'm really looking forward to it. The weather's starting to cool down a little bit. It was 100 today, but generally it's in the 80s, so that's perfect riding weather. And I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. If there is a mod that you're like, dude, you have to get this mod, let me know what it is. I could use your recommendation on good mirrors, though. I definitely want to see really well as can possibly be done without looking super ugly. And another thing I kind of like about this is a pretty cool key, guys, for a motorcycle. Typically motorcycles just have these like shit keys usually. Like, look at this. I mean, I know this bike is ancient now, but look at it. It's like somebody carved this out of a piece of tin. And even on a much newer, same year as the Grom, 2017, look what you get. It's not that much it's not any different than the key from a 1991 Honda. But this is kind of a cool little key. I like it. It's got a little switchblade action. I only got one key. So let me know if you guys think this is supposed to come with more than one key. But I got only one. And I got nothing else. No manuals, nothing else. But don't need it, don't care. This bike's going to see some action soon. It's already seen plenty of action. 17,000 miles is no joke for a tiny little bike like this. I mean, you can't take it on the freeway, so those are all street miles. And maybe track miles, who knows. But it's running fine. I'm not worried about it. And the nice thing about bikes like this is I can easily work on it myself, and any repairs not likely to cost a fortune unless the whole motor goes out. But I've seen brand new motors posted this week for $650. So like, worst case scenario, you're out $650. I guess that's pretty bad, but not the end of the world to get pretty much a brand new bike then. Yeah. Anyway, excited to join the club finally. I feel like these things are becoming like a requirement for being in a motorcyclist now. Like, you have to have your Grom. And now I got one. So we'll see if that's really a requirement. Cool. Well, thanks, guys. Click that subscribe button if you want to see more of these Grom type videos. I'll probably do a few at least. And I'm definitely planning to do like a first day of track thing once I do that. So yeah, thanks for tuning in.